guys, in this episode of XIKERS, I am really excited to be reacting to XIKERS' new comeback, Do or Die. If you didn't know, XIKERS are straight up probably my favorite new debut, honestly, from this year, and debatably one of my most favorite groups, period, already, based on that one comeback alone. And it's not just because the title track that they came out with, that they debuted with, was amazing, but also because the goddamn album as a whole was a masterpiece, one of the best albums I've ever listened to. So, of course, I am really excited to check out what they're gonna be doing with their first comeback. That said, I also have a little bit of a worry in the back of my head, because as some of you may remember, there is another boy group that debuted recently-ish, more so last year, but it took me a while for me to react to, that being the boy group TNX. And similarly, I really enjoyed their debut. Hell, I even enjoyed their first comeback, but their most recent comeback was kind of a disappointment. So I am a little bit worried that potentially XIKERS are gonna end up following that same pattern. Now, is there really a reason for me to feel like that, ultimately, considering that XIKERS don't really have any connection to TNX? No, not really. Considering the track record that we have with E874, most likely I will still end up loving XIKERS' comeback and all the B-sides of this album. But there is still that little bit of worry in the back of my head. And I guess there is only one way to find out whether I'm gonna like it or not. And also, as you can see by the title, we will be checking out, in this video in particular, we'll be checking out the title track, Do or Die, and the other song with the music video, that being the song Koong. Don't worry, we will definitely be checking out the B-sides of their new album, which is called House of Tricky, How to Play, but that is going to be happening in the next video, so stick around on the channel for that if you're interested. And also, before we get into it, I do want to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me out with my transition by donating to my Patreon, Coffee account, or my PayPal, because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. And by doing so, you also get the ability, depending on if you subscribe at the correct tier, you get the ability to demand me to do K-pop reactions, which could be ranging from anything from an album reaction, a group reaction, or a specific song reaction. It's really up to you. I've explained everything over on my Patreon and Coffee account, so go and check it out. Now though, let's get into what you're here for, which is XIKERS' Do or Die and my reaction to it. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. God, I love the KQ Entertainment intro. Okay, it's definitely exciting. Okay, it's definitely a little bit of a different direction, but it still feels quintessentially XIKERS. And I'm getting even more Stray Kids vibes from this group than even in their first title track. They really are like the love child of Stray Kids and 80s. Honestly, I'm kinda loving the song, but I do have my issues with it. I love their energy though, they're so good. I love how hyper they are. Dude, are they genuinely becoming like my favorite group? What the hell? Yeah, this chorus could definitely, I think it would be very divisive. The second part of it is sick though. But to be honest, I also had some issues with their first title track. That being Tricky House. So I think I'm gonna end up loving this one just as much, you know? Dude, I love how distinct their music sounds, man. Like, I hear this and I can tell that it's them, you know? God, I love XIKERS so much. Fifth gen K-pop, let's go! The kings of the fifth generation. I'm declaring it right here, right now. Whew, boy. Dude, I'm breathless from just watching this song. Like, Jesus Christ, I love them so much. It's insane how good they are. Like, are you kidding me? This is the kind of, like, love that I felt when I first heard, like, Stray Kids or 80s. And I know I keep bringing them up, but they do remind me so much of both of those groups. Obviously, it makes sense why they remind me of 80s, but it's really interesting. And I feel like I maybe didn't talk enough about this in my last reaction to XIKERS, but it's interesting how much they remind me of Stray Kids in the way their music and just kind of general vibe and, like, flow of the songs sounds so Stray Kids like. Like the way the rappers and singers sound, the way the songs flow, it sounds like the structure of a Stray Kids song, except it has the 80s-ish sound to it, you know? I really fucking love it, man. I love it so much. And obviously, like I said during the reaction, I do have my issues with it. That first half of the chorus is divisive. I can't decide. I mean, I don't think I like it. At least right now, I don't think I like it. I think I'm gonna end up overlooking it or enjoying the song, ignoring that part, and I will be overlooking that part. Or maybe it's gonna end up being going to a point where I actually do enjoy that part. But regardless of how I feel about that part of the song, I love the rest of it. It's insane how I can overlook that little imperfect part just because I like the rest of it. And the weird thing is that it doesn't even feel like a bad part or like a bad idea. It feels like it's intended to be there. It feels like it's meant to be there. That's why it's so weird how much I love this, because despite that major flaw that I feel like for any other group it would probably ruin the song for me, for XIKERS I don't care. I still like it. I still enjoy it. Like, what? I'm struggling to even describe exactly what I mean, but that part of the song is annoying. But it's like it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like it's a mistake in the production. You get what I mean? Because I feel like often the way I can tell whether a song is bad or whether a part of a song is bad is that it just kind of feels like it didn't like feel like it was meant to be there. It didn't feel like it fit there. That part, as annoying as it may be, feels like it fits perfectly in the song. And I love the production, man. It's insanely good. And the energy that XIKERS has, the energy, I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Like, you thought fucking 80s had the energy. Straight Psychers are on another level for me. Like, sure, you have 80s as like really punch you in the face, summon the demons from hell kind of energy that they have. Mainly Sun, but the rest too. But then there's the more laid back, but just as exciting and as intense hype and energy that Psychers has, which I kind of feel like I like a little bit more, because even though I don't agree with the general opinion that 80s go too over the top and are too try hard sometimes with their energy, I do kind of like the more chill in comparison and the more laid back hype energy that Psychers has, you know? Whew. Man, even just talking about it, I'm out of breath. Oh my god. We're obviously going to be listening to this one a second time. I do want to get into the other song, Koong, and obviously the B-sides, which I'm going to do in the next video. But we still have to listen to this one a second time because, I mean, it's a lot to take in, man. It's a really good song. So without further ado, let's get into XIKERS' Do or Die once again in 3, 2, 1. I just want to point out though how both DNX and XIKERS had songs which started, which end on or die. For DNX it was Love or Die, for XIKERS it's Do or Die. What a coincidence! I just realized that there's like zombies in this music video, which already makes it so much more entertaining for me, because I'm a huge zombie fan. Oh my god, I'm already loving it so much more. Are you kidding me? I love this part so much, man. Dude, it's so good! Are you kidding me? I'm really excited for the other song in this album now. God damn, I can't even breathe watching this one. It's insane. Okay, you're gonna have to wait a little bit before we get into you. Oh boy. I mean, what is there else to say about this song, man? I love it. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm not sure whether I like it more than Tricky House, which was their debut song, or whether I like it more than Rockstar, which I really liked a lot, or whether I like it any more than any of the B-sides on their debut album. Because I feel like every single one of their songs is like a fucking 10 out of 10. How am I supposed to decide which song is better when every single one of them is a 10 out of 10? That's the weird thing about this. Like, this kind of makes me feel about this song like how I felt about the title track. Sure, I might have some issues with it, or I feel like maybe it's slight nitpicks. I wouldn't even call them nitpicks. I guess, don't necessarily feel like it's a perfect song fully, but I love it. I still love it. Like, I can't say anything bad about it. I like it. I enjoy it. I adore it. What? I don't know, man. I love this one. Which is why, in terms of rating, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Hell, I'm interested to give it a 20 out of 10. I'm speechless. I'm straight up speechless. If this song is already this good, I mean, obviously it's the title track, so in some ways it's probably going to be the best song, but from what I read on the Wikipedia page, they're doing the same kind of thing like 80s, where they have like two songs that are of title track level of quality, technically kind of having like two title tracks or whatever. So I'm excited to hear that one as well. Although, funnily enough, the song with the music video outside of the title track is actually not the second title track or the second single or whatever you want to call it. Apparently, the second title track is Homeboy, which is one of the B-sides, which we will be checking out in the next video. Instead, the song that we're going to be checking out now is going to be Koong, which has a performance video, which makes me think that it's probably going to be a hard-hitting and rap-heavy song, even more so than this title track was. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's get into XIKERS' Koong in 3, 2, 1. I already like it. I love me some noise music. It does remind me a little bit of their song Psyche from their debut album. I will say though, the title track I feel like was a little bit more fun. But this song is not necessarily supposed to be fun, it's like a more serious and hard-hitting song, you know? So I like it.
우주에서 떨어진다 네 앞에 쿵쿵쿵쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장대 춤춤 머리 위로 flex 붐붐 시동 걸어 bam 쿵쿵 yellow turning back 쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장대 춤춤 머리 위로 flex 붐붐 시동 걸어 bam 쿵쿵 yellow turning back 터질 것 같아 우리 발소리가 심장엔 비벼서
Okay, I like this switch up here. Yep, that's definitely a performance music video if I ever saw one. And I mean that in a good way. Because the song itself, I like it. I definitely like it. I feel like there could have been some things that they could have done to make it a little bit more interesting, because I feel like it's as much as it hits the exact spot in terms of my the kind of music that I like, it still feels like there's something more that could have been spiced into it to make it a little bit more exciting, because it feels a little bit monotonous. It does feel a little bit samey all throughout, and I like some variation. That's why I like songs which have a bunch of really hard-hitting rap verses and a really hard-hitting chorus interspersed with some really nice melodic parts. Like those kind of K-pop songs are my favorite, because there's a lot of variety between the different verses and chorus and everything. But with this, it feels very samey all throughout all the different verses and the chorus and everything. So that is definitely a criticism I can level against this song, but I still like it. It's still a high quality one, and I feel like the way I feel especially like critical towards this song because it's a first listen, because it has a music video, which kind of makes me expect something better, like something more varied, just like the title track of this album, which, whether it's justified to have those kind of expectations, it's not up to me to decide, but it is the kind of expectations that I have, you know? But yeah, I do like it. I do find it enjoyable. I feel like I will end up enjoying it quite a lot the more I listen to it, because, again, it reminds me a lot of, I believe it was it Psyche or, oh my gosh. No, it definitely reminds me of Psyche from the previous album, which is also similarly kind of monotonous, although not quite as much as this one, and it's in the same kind of vein of like hard hip-hop sound, and I do like that song. It's not my favorite song of that album, but I do enjoy it. It's my style of music. So I feel like this one I'm gonna end up enjoying it, but I do feel like it's just not quite as fun and exciting as the title track was, and I was just kind of looking for something like that, I guess. But that's probably something we're gonna get from amongst the B-sides, which is totally fine. The B-sides by XIKERS are always amazing, so I'm not worried about it, especially after hearing these two songs. So yeah, we obviously still gonna listen to Koong one more time before I say my final thoughts. But yeah, not quite as good as the title track, but still pretty good, especially for a B-side. It's amazing. You gotta consider all the B-sides in K-pop. A lot of them are not that great. A lot of them are just filler. So yeah, I guess let's get into it one more time before I say my final thoughts in 3, 2, 1.
하늘에서 내려와 하는 날 쿵쿵 우주에서 떨어지는 네 앞에 쿵
들어선다 우리 번져 기름 마음아 다시 가져 all attention 하나 둘러 버렸어 down me 좋아해 down me 그때도 now me 불про스지게 보지 않네 두 번의 날리
순간 밖에다 만난 네 옆에다 등장만으로 느껴지죠
This is a good music video to learn everybody's voices though, I gotta say.
하늘에서 내려와 하는 말 쿵 우주에서 떨어진다 네 앞에 쿵쿵쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장해 슝슝 머리 위로 새 붐붐 시동 걸어 배 쿵쿵 얘로 turning back 쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장해 슝슝 머리 위로 새 붐붐 시동 걸어 배 쿵쿵 얘로 turning back
느낌은 뭔지 나도 좀 멀지
Honestly, I think like 90% of my issue with this song is the music video. I just feel like it's not quite fitting of the song, weirdly enough, you know? I feel like I would have had no issues with the song if I didn't watch a music video for it, you know? I love their attitude, man. They're so good.
하늘에서 내려와 하는 말 쿵 우주에서 떨어진다 네 앞에 쿵쿵쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장해 슝슝 머리 위로 새 붐붐 시동 걸어 배 쿵쿵 얘로 turning back 쿵쿵 불꽃 ting장해 슝슝 머리 위로 새 붐붐 시동 걸어 배 쿵쿵 얘로 turning back 터질 것 같아 우리 발소리가 심장에 비벼서 온도로 파여
I love this part of the song the most, for sure. Man, whenever they really get good, I can't stop smiling. That final part of the song is so good. Okay, sorry about the animal noises. Nothing I can do about this. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, I mean, what is there else to say about this song? I like it. Do I have some minor nitpicks about it? Yes. And like I said, I feel like most of my issues with this song is the music video. I just feel like, weirdly enough, it just kind of makes the song feel lower energy than it actually is. And I feel like if I was just watching like a color-coded lyric video instead of watching a music video or performance video, in this case, I would have liked it more. Because it's like a really good song. For a B-side, it's fucking perfect. But because of the music video, and because I do feel like I had more excitement and more fun with the title track, I will give it a slightly lower rating compared to the title track. And since I already gave the title track a 10 out of 10, this one will get 9.9 out of 10. Because it's a perfect song with only the music video being a little boring, so to say. But I am really excited to get into the B-sides of this album, so I kind of just want to end this video and get into the next one. So let's do that. And I do, again, want to remind you, if you guys want me to check out some other groups that you guys like, or some specific songs that you guys like, or specific B-sides that you guys like, although I prefer to check out albums rather than specific B-sides, you can go to my Patreon and Ko-fi account, subscribe at a specific tier that I offer over there, and get the ability to demand me to do those reactions. it's up to you whether you want to do that. Because otherwise, I might never do whatever you request me, or might take a long time. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about that. And also, I'm curious, what do you guys think about XIKERS' new song and the B-side to it? Comment your thoughts down below, and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon: Deadpool, Corvided, and Kaylin McQueen. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me. You've continued to support me such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, Coffee account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And that is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I will see you in the next one, where I will be checking out XIKERS' new album, House of Tricky, How to Play. See you in the next one. Bye!